Wasim Akram, with a big smile on your face, what does this mean to you, your countrymen and your country?
I think it just means huge. It's going to be a huge impact on Pakistan cricket. The cricketers itself, they got the confidence, new team, new skipper, new coach, and of course the PCB will be happy. And most importantly for me, the lovers of Pakistan cricket, not just in Pakistan, all over the world, they support their team to the last ball, and I think they deserve every second of it, and credit goes to the skipper. And like you just mentioned, and Huss was saying, Dizzy, the coach, he said, I want my players to go express themselves without any pressure. So well done, Pakistan. Well done, Rizwan. Well done, the fast bowlers. And how good were the fast bowlers? All four of them in the whole 3 games. They really impressed all of us. Pace, bounce, swing, wickets.
2002 was? Since
After 2002, almost 23 years, Pakistan won the series in Australia. It's a huge deal for every one of them. I'm so happy for them and for Pakistan. And this confidence they can take into the Champions Trophy happening in Pakistan is the host. So yeah, everybody is hugging, shaking hands. They're happy. It's good to see. And most importantly for me, they won convincingly after losing the first one, Huss.
Oh, they've been superb. And they'll remember this. Like these players, this group of players and coaches, this will stay with them for the rest of their careers, you know. And even when they've finished playing that, and every time they'll get together, they'll talk about the time they won that series in Australia.
In Australia, that's very important. Yeah. I remember every time I won in Australia, it was very rare, but we did it. And these guys did it with style.
Yeah, well, it's
better than us.
It's tough to do. For international teams to come to Australia and win is not easy. The conditions are so foreign to what they would be used to back home in Pakistan. So to come here and win, as you said so convincingly, is it's a huge achievement for this group of players.
And kind of a young side, 2 young openers who struggled the first game. Then the second game, they changed their approach and attitude. And the support they got in at the MCG, Adelaide, and now in Perth. It's incredible. People flown from all over Australia to support, and some probably flown from overseas to support their team in this particular, the finale of the 3 series.
19,781 here, 67,010 across the 3 matches. And of the 67, I would have said over 50%, if not 60 or 65%, were from Pakistani origin, which is brilliant.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Is incredible. The guy who led their pace attack, Shaheen Shah Afridi, got wickets with the new ball every time he got the ball. And then Wasim Shah was as impressive at the other end. Beautiful out swings, good pace. And then the danger man, Haris Rauf, 10 wickets in 3 games.
Yeah, this is great too.
Of course, Hasnan also impressed out a bit.
The players walking around to their fans and thanking them for their support. It's just fantastic. As you mentioned, so much support all around the world for Pakistan.
Yeah, I would love to see them after the presentation. They can go and shake hands, take some selfies with the supporters of Pakistani supporters. It'll be really worth the while for the fans and of course for the Pakistan team to mingle with their fans. Look at this. Look at the excitement.
And it's been such a tough road for Pakistan cricket over the last 20 years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you think that there was no cricket in Pakistan for a long period of time, so these fans were starved of seeing their stars in action. They had to go and play abroad all the time. Now we're getting cricket back in Pakistan. You can see the level of interest and support for the team.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. As a Pakistani, as an ex-player, it's a great feeling to see Pakistan win convincingly against the mighty Australians. People might say, okay, this wasn't the strong 11 for Australia, but that's not Pakistan's fault. They won the second game against the proper team, the main players who were rested in this game. But 2-1 after losing the first one, it's a massive deal. So well done, Team Green, Team Pakistan.
What would you like to say to the people? You asked a question in Urdu yesterday of Shaheen Shah Afridi. What would you like to say to the people in your native tongue back home was?
मैं उर्दू में पाकिस्तानियों को यही कहूँगा कि अपनी टीम को सपोर्ट करते रहें आखिरी मिनट तक, चाहे वो हारें चाहे वो जीतें. ये लड़के कोशिश करते हैं. I said that I want Pakistanis to support their team, either win or lose, but these boys, they fight till the last ball. So love them no matter what.
Well said. Very well said.
Rauf 10 wickets, average 12. Shaheen 8 wickets at 12.6. Naseem 5 at 31, and Hasnain 3 at 34. So 26 wickets between them. 3 overs from Sayum, Ayub, and 1 run out. So it was all about the 4 quicks.
All about the 4 quicks. I mean, I think skipper Rizwan used them really skillfully. 5-over spell, 2-over spell, 3-over spell. Whenever we need a wicket, the main bowler comes in, Haris Rauf. Every time he gets the ball, he gave a breakthrough to Pakistan. The flags are out, the smiles are there.
We even think back to the first game at the MCG, which they lost. They put a low total on the board.
Yeah.
But it was those fast bowlers that kept Pakistan in the game. And I tell you, if it wasn't for Pat Cummins playing that innings at the end, I think they would have won that one as well.
Again, he's so consistent, Pat Cummins. But, you know, all these bowlers, it's just, it's their time now. I mean, they showed the world they have the ability, they can get wickets, and they are calm. What I like about them, the whole team is calm. They're loving every second of it, and they deserve it. It's a young side, good, bright future for Pakistan cricket. Just don't go overboard. Just enjoy the win. The next series will be soon T20, and Pakistan team is good in T20 format.
Several changes to the squad as well that we'll see for the first time in Brisbane, Thursday evening, and then Saturday night in Sydney and Monday down in Hobart. We can have a look at the match summary though. Mohammad Rizwan won the toss. The second time he elected to send Australia in. It was a fine decision. Shaheen Shah Afridi, the star at the top, got the outswinger going as well as the in-swinger today, 3 for 32. Wasim Shah, 3 for 54. Haris Rauf, wickets 9 and 10 for the series, and Hussein Abbott, really the only one that got going. And unfortunately, an injury to Cooper Connolly, where he's got an issue with his left hand. And Pakistan again, Ayub and Shafiq at the top. They put on 100 plus and 80 odd today to set up the win. And Rizwan and Babar Azam put the cream on top of the cake, thanks to McDonald's. Not just a series win, the last 2 matches by 8 wickets apiece, which rarely happens to Australia anywhere, let alone at home.
Well, history has been rewritten this afternoon at Optus Stadium. Pakistan, who have come from 1-0 down after losing the opener at the MCG, absolutely smashed Australia, Adelaide Oval, and now Optus Stadium to claim their first ODI series victory on Aussie soil in 22 years. Adam Gilchrist, I'm just going to skip over you for 30 seconds and go straight to the great man, Wasim Akram, because this must be such a proud moment for you and everyone.
It really is. I felt like saying 3 words. Can I in Urdu? Dil, Dil, Pakistan. It's a very famous song in Pakistan from last 30, 40 years. But yeah, it's a huge deal for Pakistan cricket, and most importantly, for the fans.
And just how comprehensive the victory was, Gilly, as we take a look at the Macca's match summary. It's rarely do we see this type of series win from a touring nation on Aussie soil.
Yeah, well, 22 years for Pakistan. I was in that losing series again, and the big man here next to me was playing. He was nipping me out for fun, but who would have thought, from being knocked over for, what, just over 200 in that first match at the MCG, that they were going to turn it around. It's almost like a little mini test series against England, that just a month or so, or in the last month, that they found the spirit, the character and the desire to keep following up. They did it with the ball in that second innings at the MCG. It was a losing cause, but they carried that momentum in, and they are 2 comprehensive victories in those last 2 games.